Hey Aquarius, welcome. Welcome to my tarot. This is going to be the love and relationship read. Sorry, for the lovely sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And it would be for the month of November 2018. So let's see what are the central energies. What's your energy this month, Aquarius? That's what I want to know. What's the energy for Aquarius for month of November, love and relationships? All right. This was the card that fell first. I'm going to keep that as the central energy. Many cards. All right. All right. So the card that I picked right in the beginning, the central energy is the Eight of Cups. Now, this is a card of walking away or emotionally disentangling yourself from a situation where you have invested a lot, Aquarius. And this could be a relationship with a friend, with a lover, with a family member. But it's a long standing relationship, something into which you invested a lot. You're emotionally connected with this relationship or with this person. But for some reason, there is no fulfillment. This is never going to turn into the Ten of Cups. So you are walking away from it. And what are you walking away from? You're walking away from something where there was a lot of give and take initially, or else you felt that you were in a relationship where you were constantly giving to another person. This is a Six of Pentacles, and it's a card of sharing. It can also be a card of a relationship which is unbalanced, and sometimes with three characters in this card, it can be a relationship where there is an extra person involved, either in the love sense or it can even be a family member or even a friend. The next card that I'm picking up that is leading on to the Eight of Cups is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is actually major arcana. It's a major life event, something that is destined, something that is divinely ordained, and it's not in your control. So with the hangman, I feel that it's a change of perspective, or somebody is resisting a change in their perspective. And that led to you walking away. So I feel the changed perspective was of the person that you were dealing with. I feel it was somebody who was very rigid in their point of view, not willing to make any changes. The next card is the Page of Wands, and I see you moving towards this energy or already in this energy. I feel that with the Eight of Cups, you're moving away from something that was draining towards something that is more energetic. The pages are messengers, and with the Page of Wands, it's a message of some movement or some action or even a passionate new relationship. It can even be a move towards travel, news of travel. The next card is a Three of Cups, and this is a card of happiness, joy, merriment. Sometimes it can even be a card of a three-party situation in some situations. And the next card is the Six of Wands. It's a card of moving on, mentally disentangling yourself from a situation which was very, if you see the water, it's very turbid. It's very the water is very agitated. So moving on from a very agitated state of mind to a very calm state of mind. So the message I'm getting, Aquarius, is that there is a relationship or there is a situation where there was maybe initially a lot of give and take, but at some point of time it became burdensome because someone was very stuck and very rigid in their way, and this resulted in you moving on because there is either move of travel or there is a move towards someone that you are more emotionally connected to, who's more on the same wavelength as you. And the end of November sees you moving on from difficult times, from difficult situations, from a difficult state of mind to a more calm, more relaxed, peaceful state of mind. And the card which is at the bottom of the deck, which is actually the underlying energy affecting all the cards, is the Emperor in reverse. And the Emperor in the upright is actually Emperor is major arcana. It represents the sign of Aries. It shows a person who is, again, like the hangman, a person who is the hangman in reverse actually. Is a person who is very grounded, very stable, but at the same time, it can be a person who's used to getting his or her own way. The emperor is a person who rules. He does not believe in taking the opinion of other people. He believes he's always right. His word is law. And in the reverse, it just accentuates the negative qualities of the emperor. So I do feel that you were dealing with a situation where one person was very controlling, very dominating, did not take the other person's point of view into consideration, and this led to a lot of anguish in a relationship. And you are mentally moving on. It could be entangling yourself emotionally and mentally from that person. It may not be a physical move. It may not be that you are moving away from this person. It could just be that you are moving away from the conflict by sort of cutting the emotional and the mental ties that bind you to a person. And sometimes when those ties are cut, it doesn't matter what the kind of person is that you are dealing with. Once the ties are cut, the person's opinions do not hurt you. That's the energy I'm getting. So let's start with some clarifiers. All right. So I do want to see what the Six of Pentacles is all about. What was this? Was this sharing, or was this one person giving too much? I have my cards. And on the Six of Pentacles, I have the Ace of Cups. So it was definitely about a love relationship. Um, or it was the start of a relationship where things were balanced, where you felt that you had met your soulmate, or you felt that things, it was a very balanced, lovely relationship with a lot of mutual give and take. And I had the Lovers. Definitely a soul connection, a very deep, divinely ordained connection. But sometimes the Lovers can also be. Oh, sorry, that's not the Lovers, that's a Tower. Goodness, how did I read that? So I'm sorry, this was the Tower card. Okay. So it could definitely be a love connection where something came crashing down. The Tower is a card of destruction. It's a card of a breakdown of something that was built up but on an unstable foundation. And this particular relationship was not working for you. So spirit, the divine spirit, steps in and breaks this relationship down or this connection down. The tower falls so that something new and more balanced can take its place. Yeah, definitely. I do feel that there was a relationship in the past. Maybe you are still in that relationship, which was not balanced. And there was a lot of love, a lot of connection. You were deeply emotionally entangled with that person. I did get that with the Eight of Cups as well. A lot of emotional connection, strong connection, but it was unbalanced for sure. See if I can get some characters on that. What was this about? All right, I have one card. This is from the Vera Sevilla. I have the Grand Signore in the reverse, and the Grand Signore for me actually represents the Emperor in this deck as well, the Vera Sevilla. And in the reverse, it means exactly the same thing to me as the Emperor in the reverse means. A person who is very controlling, a person who does not take anybody else's point of view into consideration, a person who's an egomaniac basically. So that's the issue. That was the issue in this relationship. One person very controlling, very dominating, maybe even very stingy financially, did not believe in taking on his or her share. And with the male energy of the Grand Signore, I do feel that this is a male energy who was not sharing, not connecting, not taking your point of view into consideration at all. Uh, So, and that is what actually led to the entire issue. The person refused to change his point of view, refused to understand another person's perspective. All right, let's see what the hangman is. What's this hangman? What's the hangman? All right. So on the hangman, I have the Six of Swords. Yet again, it's the second time it's coming up, so it's a very major message. It's definitely a card of moving on from troubled times, troubled waters, to peaceful, more calm time. So maybe the hangman represents your change in perspective, that you decided to disconnect from this energy, this horrible controlling energy, and you decided that it was time to move on, to change your perspective, to disconnect from all the anguish that was part of this relationship and to move on. Hmm. Let's see if I can get some characters on this. Six of Swords and the Hangman. Too many. I actually saw the Letrato first. Tell me of the Hangman. Yeah. So on this, I have the Allegria Alcore, and it came out in the reverse. So there was, again, if you see this Allegria Alcore, it reminds me a lot of the Three of Cups. So it's about merriment, it's about enjoyment, but in the reverse. So maybe there were some good times in the past, or maybe you felt that there was a lack of merriment, a lack of an emotional connect in this relationship. Amalato in the reverse. So I do feel that this relationship, yes, but it was ailing for a very long time. There was a lot that was amiss. There was no emotional connect with this person, and that's what caused you to move away, or is causing you to disconnect from the person. I will not say that you are moving away, it might well be. But what I'm getting repeatedly is the only card I have of movement and of travel is the Page of Wands. It's a very immature sort of an energy. The dominant energies are of emotionally and mentally disengaging from a difficult situation. So let's see what this Page of Wands is. What's the Page of Wands? What's the Page of Wands? I'll take these. One fell. Excuse me. I'll just get it. All right. I'm using the card that fell because it fell upright as well. So on the Page of Wands, I have the Seven of Discs. It's the card of failure in this particular deck. I have the Prince of Discs. It's an earth energy, somebody who is very stable, very grounded, but at the same time, it can be somebody who places more emphasis on material comforts rather than on emotions. I have the Prince of Cups. Now I have two princes, so it could well be that it was a three-way situation, or you are at present involved with two people. And I have the Seven of Swords. It's called the Futility card in this deck, and this is the Thoth deck, the miniature one. The Swords is actually the card of lying, cheating, stealing, infidelity. So I do feel that maybe one of you decided to move on from a relationship with a person who was very earthy and grounded, but not fiery and passionate, towards someone who is more emotionally in tune with them. And there is some cheating involved, and you're putting, you or whoever this is, maybe your partner, is putting effort into a new relationship while still being connected with another relationship, in another relationship. That's the message I'm getting. Let's see what this Three of Cups is. On the Three of Cups, I got the Priestess. So the Priestess card is Major Arcana. It represents a very strong, very intuitive female energy. A person who, a lady or a female who is very much in tune with her inner self, someone who is creative, someone who is spiritually inclined, someone who is emotionally balanced, in tune with her higher self. So, what does this mean on the Three of Cups? Tell me something more about this. Why is the High Priestess there? I got the Prince of Swords, and this is an energy of communication. It represents an immature energy, a person you're connecting with, maybe, who is very good with his or her words. This could be your energy definitely this month, you being an air sign. So maybe I feel with these two cards, I feel that you are You are being guided intuitively to maybe recognize a three-party situation or to recognize where your happiness actually lies. That's the message I'm getting. This month, you are going to get a very clear message about which direction to follow. It may well be, Aquarius, that you are connecting with a new person, a very fiery, passionate, and emotional person, because this old relationship that you are in or you were in is not really working for you, and you're very confused in your mind. But this month, clarity is going to come in. You're going to hear messages, you're going to see signs, your intuition is going to guide you. You're going to see a person's behavior very clearly, and you're going to understand which way to go, which direction to follow. If you're in any confusion, that confusion is going to clear up this month. Let's see what the Six of Swords is for Aquarius. Right. So on the Six of Swords, I have the Empress card. It may be a Leo that you are connecting with. The Empress is a female energy, a woman who is beautiful, bountiful, very confident, very sure of herself, someone who's also very sure of her own sexuality, is what I'm getting. The Eight of Wands, it's called the Swiftness card. It is a card about movement, travel, and also communication, especially internet based communication. And I have the Knight of Wands. So I do feel the Knight of Wands is a very fiery, passionate energy, someone who may be rushing in and out of your life, or who may be communicating very rapidly with you. So I do feel the Empress energy is your energy, and this is the energy that you are dealing with, the Prince of Wands, a lot of communication. And this person is helping you, whoever this is helping you to move away from these troubled times. Whether this relationship is going to progress or not, um, I cannot be sure. I feel it's still too early, but the purpose of this new relationship or this new person that you're connecting with is, I do feel the purpose is to get you out of this stagnant energy, something that you were trapped in. All right. So I want to see, yeah, I want some clarity on the Eight of Cups. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. Tell me. All right. And on the Eight of Cups, I have the Art card. It's Major Arcana. It represents the Temperance card. So it may be a Sagittarian that you are dealing with. And the Temperance card is also actually a card of balance. It's about balancing your emotions, trying to juggle your emotions, um, learning the balance, learning to balance the material and the emotional. That's the message I'm getting. All right, let's see if I can get something more on that. A lot of cards. I have the Four of Cups. It's called the Luxury card. And the Four of Cups is an offer that may not be exactly what you are looking for, or maybe it's an offer which is ill timed. And so there's not time for you or your person, the person you're connecting with, to deal with. Um, so I have the Ten of Cups. I have this is the Satiety card. So the Ten of Cups is a card of happiness, a card of fulfillment. And then I have the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory. It's a card of moving on, and being victorious, achieving your dreams, achieving what you want to. It can sometimes even be a card of travel. And then I have the Two of Discs. It's the card of change. It's also a card of balance. It's a card of juggling maybe your finances, two relationships, two pathways. Um, hey, Elizabetha. Hope I have your name right. So, with these cards, I feel that one of you, the person you are thinking about now, or the person you are going towards, is not really ready for the 10 of cups, because I feel it's too early. The timing is not right. Or maybe this person or you are dealing with two pathways, two people at this point of time, but there is progress, there is passionate movement ahead. There is going to be a change. I feel that this new relationship that you are involved with, if you're the person I'm reading for, there is potential, but it's going to be slow because you are still juggling. You or your partner, whoever you're thinking about, is still entrapped in that mental energy of probably a past very difficult relationship. It takes time to heal from such situations, and I feel healing is required. However, there are many good times that you are having with this person, and many good times lie ahead as well. There may be travel, both of you may be planning to travel together, the travel will be wonderful. You need to take it slow and easy if this new person is a person that you are thinking about. And yeah, you need to heal from the past, because I do feel that the past has drained you, a relationship has drained you, it's made you feel very uncertain about yourself, about your own self, about even your confidence levels may be affected, your ability to connect with yourself has been affected. The person you see in the mirror has changed. You don't see yourself as you really are. You're a powerful, beautiful, intuitive person. You are strong, passionate, your communication is on point, you are lovable. But this person, whoever you were dealing with in the past, has drained you of that energy. So you need time to heal from that, to move on from that, to really see yourself as the empress and the high priestess, as someone who's bountiful, who has lots to give to a relationship. And that's the time that you will find that either the relationship you are now progressing towards is going to grow, or you'll find yourself with the person who's at the right wavelength with you. So let's take one card from the Goddess Guidance deck. And what a lovely card. And the card is Bridget. The message is don't back down. And that's exactly the message I'm getting for you, Aquarius, that it is time to stand your ground. See the fire in her hand. Be your passionate, fiery self. Use your communication skills. Speak up for yourself. You don't need to be afraid of the future, because the future is bright and bountiful. There's a lot of growth ahead. Um, There's a fire within you that needs to burn brighter. Someone has dimmed your flame, someone has dimmed your energy, and it is time to come back strong and to be your authentic self. And I feel by the end of November, you will start feeling like this beautiful person that you really are. So I do hope, Aquarius, those messages resonate with at least some of you. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you really soon. Please do take care of yourselves till then. And I'm sending lots of positive vibes, love, and light your way. Bye.